Hey everybody, welcome back to Trickster Nation. My name's John, the Rideshare Trickster, and before we talk about tonight's video, if you like the channel and you like the content, please hit that subscribe button, click on that little bell icon, that way you get notified when I post new videos. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, always helps, and let's get down to it, okay? I posted a video called Rideshare is not 911, and I thought I was pretty clear as to how to handle that particular situation. If you're watching this video first and you haven't seen Rideshare is not 911, pause this video, go over to Rideshare is not 911 and watch it. Then come back to this video, and hopefully between the two, they'll all meld together and you'll understand exactly where I'm coming from, okay? So, with that being said, tonight's video is hospital pickups. And the reason I'm bringing this up, I was going to bring it up already, but I'm bringing it up a little sooner than I wanted to because I'm getting a lot of questions regarding, am I covered under insurance? If somebody has a medical emergency in my car, can they sue me? What do I do? Etc., etc. Well, with that being said, when you're sitting around waiting for that next call to come in, and bing, you get it, and it's a pickup from a hospital, when you pick up that patient slash passenger, and from this point we're just going to go with passenger, when you arrive at the hospital, passenger gets into your car, and you hit that accept button and start driving with that passenger from that location to their home, yes, you're covered under either the hospital's insurance or their medical insurance, because 90% of the time, at least in my area, that's who is contracted through Lyft, Uber, Call the Car, or whatever gig platform you happen to be working on, to have us come out and take that passenger from the hospital to their home. Are you shitting me? Okay. If something should go south during that ride and you actually have a true medical emergency in your vehicle, and God forbid it happens, because it can't, if you've never dealt with anything like that, it can be absolutely terrifying. Damn! The only thing I can tell you to do as a rideshare driver, and the only thing you should really do as a rideshare driver, and it's critical because it's minutes count at this point, pull off the road to a safe location and call 911. It's that simple, okay? Let them know that you're a rideshare driver. Let them know you just picked up a passenger from a hospital or an urgent care or whatever the case may be. Let them know exactly where you're at. If you're not really sure, which you should be, just blow up your map a little bit and it'll, you'll see the streets and what have you. If you're in a major metropolitan area, most likely the dispatcher is going to tell you to stay where you're at. They've got medical assistance on the way, and in most cases will probably stay on the phone with you until they actually arrive. Once they arrive, let them take the passenger from your car, put them in an ambulance, and take them back to the emergency room or the hospital or whatever. Once you're done with that and the ride, call up your gig platform, whoever it is, Lyft or Uber or whatever, and let them know what happened so it's documented. Okay? Again, document. If it's not documented, it didn't happen. And take a breather, catch your breath, and go about your day or your night, whatever it may be. A little twist. If you're in an area like I am, where we only have 2 hospitals that cover 2,200 square miles, that is a large area. I have actually taken passengers 20, 30, 40, and 40 plus miles from an emergency room or a hospital to their home. Okay? If something should go south during that ride, and I'm 20 miles from the hospital or more, I'm going to do the same thing as I explained to you. I'm going to find a safe place to pull over, and I'm going to call 911. And I'm going to tell them, I'm a rideshare driver. I'm having a medical emergency in my car. I just picked up a passenger from blah, 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 and I need an ambulance. However, here's the twist. Because I'm so far away from the hospital now, minutes count. You know, you've got the golden hour in some cases. God forbid you ever have to go through anything like this, because again, it is absolutely, if you've never dealt with it before, it can be absolutely terrifying. And you know, you have to stay calm, not just for yourself, but for that passenger too. Okay. In some cases, and I mean rarely, a dispatcher may actually tell you, if you're comfortable, to turn around and start driving back towards the hospital, depending on the type of medical emergency that the passenger is having. Reason being is now you're saving more time, because what the dispatcher should do if they ask you to do something like that is have an ambulance meet you somewhere in the middle. Okay? That way, instead of having to come all the way out to you, maybe they only have to go halfway. And the same thing, they'll meet up with you somewhere, they'll tell you where the ambulance is going to be, medical professionals will take the passenger out of the car, take them to the hospital, end the ride, call whoever you need to call, document the situation, and again, catch your breath and go on with your night. And if it's too stressful, go home. You know, it's a very uncomfortable situation to be put into, and I don't wish that on anybody. And if you are one of those drivers that have been through it, I'm sure you can attest that it is not something that's fun to deal with. But it's a chance we take. So with that being said, I hope that the first video and this video, if you put them together, makes sense. Please leave your comments below. And again, be safe, be professional, keep it real, drive on. Trickster Nation.